Yes, hello everybody. How are you guys doing? My name is Dr. Chidi. I'm reaching you guys from Toronto, Canada, courtesy of Worship Media TV. It's election season in Nigeria, and with so much noise happening everywhere, Worship Media, in conjunction with the Take It Back TV and Revolution Now movement, and also the Team Shore support team and the African Action Congress, we are, just pausing to feature the different candidates that are competing under the umbrella of the African Action Congress all over Nigeria in the forthcoming governorship and State House of Assembly elections. We have men and women of tested integrity who are contesting in several states. So today we're going to give them an opportunity to talk to us, tell us what their plans are, and the reason why they are running for election. A lot of them are going to join us in studio, and please send if you want to send a link to any of the contestants that you know, any of the candidates under African Action Congress. I will be posting the link, or you can just send me a note by WhatsApp on +1 647 989 2837, because not all the candidates were able to be reached. So I just posted it up there. You can send me WhatsApp message, and I will send you the link, the studio link, so that they can, they can be part of this series of interviews. Please, if you're here already, watching us, some of you are watching us on WMTV, some of you are watching us on Facebook, some of you on Team Shore, some of you on Revolution Now, and some of you on TIB TV. Please do me a favor, share the link. If the link is not shareable, share it from the browser, but share the link so a lot of people will come in. We already have somebody in the studio. As soon as he's able to turn on his camera, I'll be able to introduce him and bring him on. So if you're in the studio, kindly turn on your camera so that we can bring you in, and you get an opportunity to talk with the people. Okay. I also understand that a lot of our people, and this is a warning to anybody watching us here, for you to know that a lot of our people, they are living, not a lot of, most of them are living, and that's what we pride ourselves with. They live right in the middle of the electorate of the people who are confronting whatever it is that you see us talk about. So these are not just people who are just talking because they hear other people talk. No, they live amongst the people for whom they are going to be representing. So these places where they live are places where they have issues with electricity, and they have issues with data. They have issues with almost everything that anybody can have issues with, even those ones that someone should not have issues with. These guys live in areas where they are struggling with these issues. So because of that, I want to warn you to expect um, hitches. Okay, it's not something anybody is willing to. It's not anything that is anybody's making, but it's a fact. Expect to have uh, problems with connection, expect to have problems with electricity, and all kinds of problems you should expect to have. I also acknowledge those of you who have signed in and you're commenting. Ibrahim Showa, thank you. Kingsley Unoga Oziribo, Oziribo, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you. Omaru Felix, I appreciate you, sir. Thank you. Those of you who have been following me also talk about the Biafran struggle, because someone contacted me and said, Dr. Chidi, what's happening with the Biafran struggle? Why are you not talking about it? I, it's funny. I'm going to talk about it. There's a lot to talk about, because by now we're supposed to have gotten Biafra according to Simon Ekpa. So it's not, we've not stopped talking about Simon Ekpa, but there's a time to talk about issues. Yeah, when you make yourself someone who is anti-society, somebody who works against the society also treats you that way. Simon Ekpa said by now the Biafra would have been restored. And because of that, a lot of atrocities have been committed just trying to make that statement work. He's also called for another seat at home, but we'll see how that goes. So it'll be interesting when we revisit the case to see that Biafra has already arrived, according to Simon Ekpa. But that's not what we are talking about today. I just said that for those of you who come here expecting to hear a story about that. Sims, you're welcome. Thank you so much for your support. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Ismail Excel. If you're hearing my voice, you're already in the studio, but I need to bring you in with your camera. So you see, you're there. I can pull you in, but without your camera, people are not going to see you. So please work on your camera and turn on your camera, and let us know what is going on. Please, please, please turn on your cameras. Turn on your camera. Anybody that comes to the studio, turn on your camera so that we can get started. Arthur Obinwa Amadi, you're so regular here. Thank you so much, Arthur. Without people like you, we'll just be talking to ourselves. So thank you, Arthur. I appreciate all your support. We've been looking at Lagos with all the things that's been happening in Lagos. There's so many things to talk about. I was also going to do a program about what is going on in Lagos, but I really just wanted to give an opportunity to our candidates. Incidentally, all of them are working. All of them are so busy right now. You won't believe it, trying to get materials from INEC, they're trying to get material from INEC. They are trying to get all kinds of things sorted out. So it's difficult for them to find a time to just stop and do what they're supposed to do. If you are here and you want to join us in studio because you're a candidate, please, especially candidates, you're welcome. You can click on the link and you can join us. Jenny B, I see you. Thank you so much for joining in. Jenny B, I see you. Jenny, I hope the person you contacted me about, she's able to get this link and join us. I know everybody's busy, but if they can get the link and join, it's also to their own advantage, because this is an opportunity for you to let people understand what you are doing. Okay, so please let's get into this. If you are a candidate, if you're a candidate, please sign in. I'm sending a message to some people to remind them. I've run for an election, so trust me, I know what it takes. I know what it means. Right now, their head is jamming. They are left, right, and center canvassing for votes. And it's not easy. It's just not easy. Uh, I'm trying to contact them. Uh, uh, it's okay. I just sent out a message. Okay. Yes, thank you, Jenny. Like I said, it is difficult for a lot of people to just connect with everything that is going out there in Nigeria. It is difficult. Yesterday was awesome. We had a lot of candidates show up, and hopefully today we're going to have more of them to show up. Someone came here. It said, Chuku Media, are you done with your gossip about Simon Ekpa? What you don't know is bigger than you. Chukwa, what I know is that Mazi Simon Ekpa is a misguided young man who will pay dearly for his atrocities. He had deceived a lot of people, and his time will come. He will have to face he has to face the music. And by the way, he told you that by the 26th of February, I think, Biafra will come. So I ask you, Chukwa Media TV, what happened? How far? How market with that is promised? Okay, everybody is hoping for the restoration of Biafra, but not by your friend and your leader, Simon Ekpa. And please, Chuku Media, I respect your being here, but in Worship Media TV, we are structured, we are brilliant, we're intelligent people. When we stay on a topic, we stay on the topic. You're welcome to quietly leave if you don't want to be part of our discussion. If you don't like what we're saying, you're welcome to leave. But what we will not allow you to do is to disturb people with your noise. You can sit down here quietly. Immediately you begin to make too much noise and distractive, we'll kick you out of this place. Okay, just a little word of advice. Okay, here we are talking about an election that is taking place on the 11th of March, which is on Saturday. That is what we're here for. Some people have bought forms. They want to participate in an election. It is their right to participate in that election. Not everybody is interested in this election. I know for sure that Mazinan Bekano doesn't want IPOB to go vote in the election. In fact, not that he doesn't want, IPOB as a group is not interested in what is going on. But even the members of IPOB who want to go and vote in the election, Mazinan Bekano has not stopped them. Okay? So anybody that comes and tells you otherwise, it's 419. If you want to go and give the person your money, oh, that's your business. All right. So that's where we are today. I was going to talk about Lagos before the Chuku Media TV distracted us. And what was I going to talk about Lagos? I was going to talk about the concussions that are going on there, the way they concoct stories, the way they concoct history, the way they concoct events to turn it into what it is not. And they've pushed certain narratives, and they always do this only during elections. They've pushed narratives that now make it look like there is a war between Igbo people and Yoruba people in Lagos. That's not really the case. This is just a political tool This is what politicians do during election to see that they win the election. They are willing to lie. They are willing to distort a truth to make it seem like a lie. They do this all the time during election. Immediately after election, they can do anything that you want them to do. They can fall on the ground, they can roll on the ground, they can write a letter, they can even cry, apologizing for what they did. That is politicians for you. That is the typical Nigerian politician. And that's what I never want to wish even my enemy to be. The typical Nigerian politician that will look, if religion doesn't work, they'll go to tribe. If tribe doesn't work, they'll go to your marriage. Nothing that they will not use to try to win that election. And we don't play that dirty. No, no, we're not like that. What we do is we we just tell you what we're able to do. If it works out, it works out. We do things by our own terms. Um, a smile, excel. Don't bother yourself too much. It's okay. Just stay in one place, and we'll bring you on. Okay, I'm gonna bring you on right now. It doesn't matter where you are. That is where you are. Oh, thank you, Jenny B. Thank you so much. Ah, okay. Ismaila Excel. Chukwu Media TV. I've not stopped talking about Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, please. You don't, like you say, what you don't know, you don't know. So let it be that. We have someone here, Ismail Excel. Good. How are you, my brother?
Dr. Chidi, good
Yes,
evening,
how are
sir.
you?
Very fine, very good.
Good, good, good.
How are you doing
So
today?
I'm good. How are you?
Yeah, just coming back now. I'm so tired.
I know, I know. How has the campaign been? How has it been?
Yeah, to be honest with myself, it has been stressful. It has been so stressful, tiring, consuming. But thanks that to the comrades around has been making it a little bit easier for me. But in all, it has been stressful. I'll tell you that for free. It has been stressful.
Okay, it's all right. Please, introduce yourself again properly. Tell us the position you're running for, the location, and the reason why you have chosen to run for that office.
Thank you, Dr. Chidi. Good evening, everyone. This is the voice and the face of Ismail Ubushola Oladare, the African Action Congress AAC candidate representing Ibarakba Central and Ibarakba North constituency of Oyo State at the Oyo State House of Assembly at the 11th of March, this Saturday elections. And, for everybody who will be listening to me for the first time tonight, so it is important, I guess, to talk about the reason why we are running again. So just like many other candidates from the African Action Congress, it is not from wishful thinking that we want to contest for election in Nigeria. It is because of the fact that most of us have been fighting injustice. We've been fighting for the common masses for the longest time. And just like our leader Moyele show, we just realized at a point that we can't continue fighting, and to stop fighting is to get into power, so that we can end it all. And this is the basis, and this is the reason why most of us from African Action Congress are running. And I believe everybody in the party will agree with that position. More than that is the fact that we also believe that we have that revolutionary ideas to power our country. And I always tell people that motherland situation is peculiar. Not just Nigeria, motherland. Our situation is peculiar because we do not have just the local arenas. We also have their international collaborators. So we have the foreign and local uh, shenanigans to deal with. And this is the reason why African situation in terms of leadership and governance is very, very peculiar. And to do that, to be able to fight both uh, um, the foreign and local scavengers in our land, we need a revolutionary front. And the reason why we need a revolutionary front is it is only the revolutionary front that believe that we have some foreign intruders, other neoliberals, other reactionaries. They don't have this same sentiment. This is the reason why you see them running to Chatham House every 4 years. So our ideas are clear. We must fight both foreign and local predators in our land. And this is the reason why we have to fight from the left. The right winger have been in power forever, and what they brought us is shame on shame and shame on shame. So it is right for us to take us to the left, and this is where we come in, right? So from the fact that we have to fight not just injustice as human rights activists, we have to take that into governance. To the fact that we have to fight from the left, which only our party represents on the ballot, and to the fact that we have to fight for liberty, which only AAC represents on the ballot. These are the reasons, the four reasons why we are running. And we also believe that, we have all it takes. And it is exemplified and it is a fact from our manifestos and our ideas, the kind of ideas we are bringing to the bond. So, this is the reason why I'm running. And this is the reason why I'm the best. Thank you, Mr. Dr. Chidi.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Ismail. I always say that everybody who comes here after going up and down, running a campaign on almost nothing. You guys are running your campaign on reserve tank. With everything that is going on in Nigeria, it's almost like it's very, very discouraging. So anybody who is still out there standing and running based on principles, because I know that if you were not running on principle, you would have compromised. You wouldn't even be complaining about money or anything. So when I see people like you, I'm very proud of you, and you are the ones that give us hope in a tomorrow. Okay, so thank you so much. I want to
Yeah.
ask you again. When you look at the area that you hope to represent, what would you say is their chief problem? What is the number one thing on their wahala plate?
Thank you, Dr. Chidi. On the short term, the problem is insecurity, which to some extent, right now, has been curtailed to a level that people, especially the farmers, can return to their farms. For most people who don't know, my constituency covers Ibarapa Central and Ibarapa North, and that's Igbora, Idere, Tapa, Ayete, Igongon, and several other villages. We have more than 30 villages outside these five towns. And for people who might just to remember, Igogon is that town that Sunday Igbo came to in 2020 during the farmer and other herdsmen clashes. So since then, a lot of farmers have deserted their farms. So just like last year,
Oh, I
that's
see.
when they are started coming back to their farms and to the town. So on the short term, I feel the major problem they are facing is the insecurity, which now has actually reduced. Even though there are still some other insecurity forms, but majorly from court gangs. They've been rioting for the past 2 weeks, and soldiers, armies are now in town, raiding everywhere and all that. But I guess that's also everywhere. It's not peculiar to our region, right? but it's a problem. And on the long term, the problem on the long term is education. Because when we started our campaign 8 9 months ago, what I did was I went around all secondary schools in my constituency. A bit
Mhm.
pictorial evidence is on my Facebook, Instagram, Twitter pages. So we went around all secondary schools in our community, and we engage, dialogue, and speak with the students. Even though we know that these students, most of them are below 18, and they can't vote for us. But the reason
Yeah, I
why
was
we're
going to
doing
say,
that is
why
to
did you go to the
understand,
students?
sir.
Yeah, I was going to say, these people are not up to age 18. Why did you go to them?
Exactly. We know that, but we want to understand why education is on a decline in that constituency. And after meeting the secondary school students, we went to higher institutions in the community. Even one of them is not even part of my constituency, but it is in the region Ibaratba. I'm talking about Adedoyin Ogundoyin Polytechnic in Erua. Erua is Ibaratba East, and Ibaratba East is not part of my constituency, but we still went to that school, just to know the general problem facing education in Ibaratba. So after this journey, we built our manifesto around education, most importantly around education. And we decided that Ibarapa needs an institute, a preparatory institute that we train students more than what the school can do. So majorly those are the things we highlighted. Apart from all that things, which might be a long talk if we start talking about it. But the major ones are the insecurity and education, which we observed why we started our campaign, and what formed majority of our manifesto. Thank you.
Awesome, Comrade Ismail. Yeah. It's Ismaila or Ismail?
Ismail.
Ismail, Ismail.
Yeah.
Ismail. Okay, let me read what people are
Yes.
saying. It says, someone said, please, Dr. Shida, can you reach one of our candidates in Edo? Her name is Imahe Jennifer. Yes, Imahe Jennifer, we've I don't know how else to reach out to her. If anybody has access to her, please go ahead and do so. I don't know how else to reach her directly. I just share these in groups where I think our candidates are, and that's how they came to know. Ismail, how did you know about this program?
Yeah, from the situation room.
Good. You see, so please, Omori Felix, this situation room was created to monitor what goes on in the AAC family, and from there, a lot of people saw the link to this program. So please, nobody was isolated, nobody was given preferential treatment. Please, if you have a way of sending this in any group where the candidate is, please reach them with the link so that they can join. Okay. Now, Ismail, what are your
Yes, sir.
chances of winning on Saturday? Have you finished doing the work, or there's still more work to be done?
Yeah, I know that in our camp we don't like all those election mathematics. That if we can get votes from this region, we can get so amount from this region. We don't like doing
No, we
all those
don't.
election mathematics. But
Yeah.
we do believe that the people are with us, and it is evident from our outing again today, as it has been evident from our past outings. So we were at the northern part of our constituency earlier today with our comrades, and we went to all majority of the villages, and the acceptance were so resounding and positive. even regions that are not our stronghold. You know, the videos will be on our media very shortly, probably tomorrow morning, and people will see what we are talking about. And we met with a lot of youth organizations as well today, and we'll continue that tomorrow as well, because we are ending our campaign tomorrow. So we'll continue that tomorrow. And so far, a lot of our comrades who are with us can also testify to this. That truly the message is clear, and the people, they've been yearning for an alternative for a very long time. Now they are seeing the alternative, and they are ready to go to the polls on Saturday. And by the Aluta might, we are certain of victory in Ibarakba Central and Ibarakba North constituency of Oyo State. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Ismail. Thank you very, very much. So some people will come here and this. I don't know what is the structure for you people, but can people support your campaign directly? Do you have like a campaign account that you use to raise money for your campaign?
Yes, of course, people can do that. We still have a
Oh,
lot of grounds to cover tomorrow,
okay,
and
so do me a
we have
favor.
our agent as well to talk.
Yes, I know you have to support your agents and all that. Just drop me a private chat so that I can put it up on the comments section and people can support you. Okay.
Okay.
All right. So before I let you go, is there something that you really want to say to those listening to you before you go?
All right. Thank you, Dr. Chidi, for putting this together once again. You are one of those people that have been very consistent with pushing candidates. I mean, candidates who needs to be pushed, right? So we give it to you. Thanks for doing that. And our people watching, we appreciate your doggedness. You've been following this election, for the past 1 year. We are about to round it up this weekend. We only have 48 hours to round up our campaign and our activities. And we believe that all the support that we can still garner at this moment will still go a long way, because for all the efforts and work that we've put in place to be secured and policed on Saturday, we need our agents to be fully on ground. And to make sure that they are on ground, we need to work towards that. So we need your efforts and your support to also power this. And we assure you that I don't think you need our assurance that if we get there, we won't disappoint. I mean, you have TIB to police us anyways, so so we shouldn't be giving
Of
you that
course,
assurance again.
of course.
So thank you everybody for the support so far. We appreciate. Thank you.
Thank you so much, my brother. I wish you success. Okay, but
Yeah, thank you.
don't forget to send me the account number and the link. All right.
All right.
Okay. All right, so that was a smiler, guys. It's so tough for these guys to be able to, run their campaign. It's not easy. It's not easy when you're running against these big wigs, these big politicians with one large war chest of campaign funds. All right. So any kind of support that you can give them, maybe you're from his area, you can sponsor. I want to know exactly what this money is supposed to be used. All the polling agents that we need to put in the polling units, you can sponsor one, two, three, four, five of them, okay? So that they're able to enter Okada, enter Kikenape, go to their place, stay in that place, have refreshments, and be able to do their job until the close of elections. You don't need to be told that it is also a hard work for them. They have to, people come and vote and go. The agents stay there the whole day. Sometimes it lasts till very late in the night. They still stay and to make sure that they secure the votes. There's a candidate who has been coming in and going off. I think his connection is not allowing him to do that. But once he's steady, I'm going to bring him in. Once he's steady, I'm going to bring him in. I'm waiting for a link from Ismaila so that I can send it to. I've asked him for his bank account. I'm hoping either he sends it to me privately or he sends it right here in the private section of this broadcast, but I'll share it with everybody. They need all the support they can get. I'm telling you, 1 naira counts, 2 naira counts towards what they'll be doing on Saturday. We don't buy votes, we don't bribe people, we don't go and stand on the road to try to convince people, but we just do everything we do within the ambits of the law. Tayo Adeyemi, I'm going to bring you in. It looks like you're having some problem with your camera, but I'll bring you in and hopefully you'll be able to turn on your camera so that we can have you talk to the people. Tayo Adeyemi, can you unmute yourself and also undo your camera? But if the signal is not strong enough, then we'll know what to do. But unmute yourself and speak, Tayo. You're still on mute. Your microphone is muted. Hello, Tayo. Yes, Tayo. You're on. If your connection is not working, then just go out and come back. It normally connects well. Okay, while he's working on his microphone, we're going to be reaching other people and hoping that they'll be able to come in studio and talk to us. Saturday election is very, very critical. Based on what happened at the other election, we know that a lot of people are not interested in this election. Okay, Tayo. Okay, you're back. How are you, Tayo? Can you hear me? Oh, it is frozen. Hello, Tayo. Can you hear me? He wasn't hearing us. His network was frozen. This is exactly what I warned you. I said, in this, as if I knew, I said, in this broadcast, this interview will be like a miracle. Because we're going to try to reach people and their connections will be horrible. There'll be data issues, but especially with internet connection. People still struggle in Nigeria to have good and accessible internet connection, internet service, but it's absent in 2023. Sometimes you don't know whether we are moving forward or we're, going backwards to times when certain things were, these days, things that are unheard of is still obtainable in Nigeria. Okay, so that is so worrisome, so very worrisome. Okay, I have Ismaila, Ismail Ogunshola. I have his account number here. That's the last guy who spoke with me. If you want to support him, it's not by a must. That right there is how you can support him. You can support him directly so that he can it will help him in taking care of agents, refreshment, and all of those things. So please make sure you donate any amount of money towards Ismail Excel, his campaign, I said campaign, his campaign organization for this election, his campaign team for this election. Please go ahead and donate to that account detail that you see there, 0023115062 at Stanbic IBTC. Okay, that's where if you want to support him, you can support him. So where are the other candidates? Where are the other candidates? Or maybe I have to start bringing people in from the just from the general house. And when we have a candidate, the candidate too can talk. So I'm going to do this. This is what I'm going to do. I will copy the link and I will post it here. So this link here, if you want to join us in studio, you can click this link and join. Okay, you can click that link and join. To the studio, it doesn't have to be only the candidates now. It's especially for the candidates, but if anybody wants to come in, they can come in. I know it is pretty late. It's almost 9 p.m. in Nigeria. It's actually 40 minutes to 9 p.m. So it's dark everywhere, I know. But listen, it's not your fault. Honestly, I want you to come live. It doesn't matter whether there's poor lighting where you are, still come. We can hear your voice. And that could actually resolve that could increase your resolve to want to change the present government, because it's for the sake of the present government that you may not have light where you are, that you may not even be in the kind of job and environment that you want to show off on TV. But it doesn't matter. I'm telling you, it does not matter at all. It's better when you just come and let us talk with you to the people. So I'm going to go and search for one more or two people, and I'll get back to us quickly. You two, you can post the video and let us see if we can find all our candidates. Okay. All right, everybody, we're back. We're expecting candidates who will come in and join us and give us an opportunity to know what they have for their constituencies or for their states. Yesterday we did a part one, and we had a lot of people come in here, and they let us know what their program is, and we were able to showcase it to the public. And we know that a lot of people did not see the advert about the program yesterday, so we extended it to today. Excuse me. So we're expecting that people will be able to come in. But just like I said before, you should bear in mind that a lot of them are out there just putting their foot on the ground, uh, boots on the ground, as we say it, running around, putting all the finishing touches in their arrangement for Saturday. Because they're gonna stop campaigning, I think, tomorrow. So everything they can do in terms of reaching out to the people, they have only this small window, and that is why I know that they are busy. I know that they are all campaigning because I've talked to a lot of them directly, and they know it is difficult to get this time, even though it's late right now. But yes, people are busy campaigning. So if we end up not seeing some people here, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. We've done our due diligence. They too have tried. But if you know anybody who is our candidate, we also want to hold them accountable. We want to hold them accountable. A lot of our people will watch these videos, and this video will be something that we can reference to after this whole thing is done. That's why it's important that we bring those of you who are contesting. It's almost like a mini town hall. You know, this is a town hall with a difference. Bulaba, bulablu. Hey, like joke, like joke. You guys allow Shore, you people allow Shore not to be your president, and instead you allow Tinubu to be your president. You stop Shore from being your president, and you allow Tinubu to be your president. This is the devil that you're talking about. Anyway, at least last, everybody will chop breakfast. Uh-huh. Yes, Sim says Bulaba, Bala Blue. But it's not funny, it's not funny at all. So, guys, as we are also expecting our candidates to come, just to remind you guys, when you vote for AAC. When we vote for AAC, we are reaffirming our belief in AAC that we have the better alternative. We are the better alternative. Okay, win or lose, it doesn't change the ideology. That's what people don't understand. They say we are too proud, we are so firm, we are unchanging. It's just that when you know that you know that you know that you know, it's difficult for you to just abandon what you know. Okay, so that's why you see us, we stay on our lane, we stay consistent, we tell you about our ideology. If you decide to not accept it, now you do yourself. But we have spoken, we have told you, and this is based on experience. This is based on not just experience, but lived experience, experience that you got by participating. If we tell you now, say, see how tear gas they smell, oh, this tear gas go come from this side. If it touch you, see how it go deal. It's not that they told us. If Omo Showore tells you that if they shoot at you point blank, it could almost lift you off the ground. He's not saying it because of he saw it in a movie. He's not saying it because it's written on the internet. He's saying it because they have shot him and he nearly lost his leg. So he knows the pain he went through. My question is, how many of your candidates have gone to anywhere where they rough handle them? You see that although we're not talking about the presidential candidates, that one is done and dusted, is gone. But we're saying that in the governorship candidates, let's make sure that we vote AAC because of our consistency, because of our die-hard spirit, because of our no-nonsense spirit. Ha. Anyway, there are some things I don't want to talk because I don't want to ruffle feathers. But this Sorosoke generation, this NSAS generation, when I claim say when I bio, because now everybody's claiming to be NSAS. Everybody's claiming to be activists. But inside that activists and NSAS, they can't do this ojoro where they do Nigeria. All of them just stand there, they look. Hmm. Hmm. All right, candidates. I know it's almost 9 o'clock. Candidates, you have opportunity to join in. You have an opportunity to join in. So please, okay, I see a smile. Okay, Smiler. Oh, but I've talked with you. All right, you came to send me something on the WhatsApp group. I see you, Smiler. Okay, Ismail, not Ismaila. Ismail. Ismail. Yes, that's Ismail. Okay. Ismail. It looks like somebody joined him, but see, the network is so terrible. It is so. As I'm talking to you now, almost 4 people have tried to join. They join before I'm able to get to them. It goes off. They join again. It goes off. So I'm not rushing to bring them in. I'm trying to wait for the person to get steady. But two, not up to 2 minutes, the thing just goes off, and they fall off the broadcast. This is an example of what Nigeria is. This is what we're dealing with in Nigeria, and that is not funny. Mm-mm. It's not funny at all. So let's continue. Like I said before, if you know anybody who you think we all should be talking to right now, please send them my number, or I can put the number here, and they can use we can send the link to them via any means, either directly or through WhatsApp, and they can join. It's still not late. All right, people. Are people shy to come live? It's okay. You can come on without your camera. I've also extended the invitation to those of you who are out there. You can come on and let us discuss, especially what is happening in Lagos. Do you people see what's happening in Lagos? All the tribal brouhaha everywhere in Lagos now. You know, they always do that during elections, so I'm not surprised. But have you guys seen it? What can you say? Uh Somebody said, video don't finish, Abi. My brother, you know, here we try to be safe. Oh, people supported Obi. Remember Tina Martinus, Omoyele Shore, our convener, has said we should not insult, we should not pay back, we should not even insult anybody that was insulting us or laughing at us or mocking us. So that's what we're trying not to do here. All we're saying is that people are learning their lesson. That's all we can say. People that thought what happened in Lagos and by extension in so many parts of Nigeria, excuse me, concerning the presidential election, people that were saying it was not possible, when we were saying it was possible, they all agree now that it is possible. But maybe it's a little bit too late. But it's also good because that thing that we are talking about now, they are seeing it. Revolution now, revolution everywhere, revolution everywhere. I say, sure, we're doing revolution again. I said, protest, protest, I say, pro waiting. Pro max, they say pro max, pro max. No, say protest. I say, test. You, they pro the test. For where? How? How manage? Maka what one? How? That I'm confused. No be we they shout protest, protest when they were changing money. You say no, hold on. You can bear it 8 years, you can bear it 8 days. No be we they shout protest when they do so many things to people. Sure, when they drag people for ear, say these people they are the same thing. These people don't mean well. You think the government in power, APC, will just allow you to come and take? You have to do that with a fight. That's just the way it works. Okay. Tina Matano said, learn your lesson. I like that now you know that your votes can never count in the zoo. MNK and MNs. No, Mazinam Kano has always remained where he said, since you want us to talk about this, people will always come to drag you to whatever thing they think is important. Mazinam Kano has said IPOB is not part of the election. IPOB is focused on Biafran restoration. But IPOB is not the rest of Nigeria. Okay? So Mazi Nnamdi Kanu boycotts. When you boycott an election, you say, I don't want to be part of this election. But when you see you don't want to be part of the election that is happening all over Nigeria, you don't also make yourself a nuisance and a criminal and a killer by saying that other people cannot participate in that election. You become a terrorist. I don't know why people don't understand this. So Mazi Simon Ekpa is just a little criminal that will pay dearly for the stand he took. Don't bring Mazi Nnamdi Kanu into the matter. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu said, I am not doing an election. The people of IPOB are not, but even that, he did not stop anybody who is a member of IPOB from participating. That's the problem. See, that's why I just don't understand the daftness of people. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is responsible. He says, I have an organization that I oversee. We are not interested. We are not casting our vote. That is fundamental human right. The government cannot force you to go and vote. But you cannot force people to also go and to also not vote. Just the same way government cannot say you must go and vote. You can sit at home. Fine. But you cannot say that people must sit at home. You cannot say that people must not vote. The same way government cannot say people must vote. But you people, some of you don't understand the simple rudiments of fundamental human rights. And because of that, you now impose yourself. You slot yourself into the process and you become a nuisance. But thank God for laws. Thank God for order. So whenever you make yourself a nuisance, whenever you make yourself an object of discussion, they will discuss you. And when you make yourself an object of interest, they will interest you. And after the interesting, they will jail you. So I hope, Tina Martinus, you learn a little lesson about civility and the rule of law. You don't take the laws into your hands. People can say, even with your registering to vote, you can carry your PVC, put it in your pocket, walk past where they are doing an election and say, I don't vote. Nobody has a right to stop you. Nobody has a right to. What Simon Ekpa did is the same thing with what MC Oluoma did. You can't go to a voting place and say, if somebody is not Igbo, somebody is not this person, if somebody is not that one, they cannot vote. The same way an Igbo man cannot say, if somebody is not Igbo, they cannot vote in this place or that. Crime is crime is crime. Injustice is injustice. Injustice, it doesn't care. I mean, it doesn't matter where it is happening. It doesn't matter who is perpetrating that injustice. So the sooner you recognize some of the foolishness in some ideas, the better for you. Okay. He says, Simon Ekpa was just repeating what Maznamdi Kanu said. See, my dear brother, if you want us to engage, we can engage. Simon Ekpa did not say, but Simon Ekpa said, sit at home. If you don't sit at home, they will come and do something to you. And just on Monday, I hope you know people were killed. So continue. And the fact is, when Simon Ekpa gets in trouble, those of you who are talking, Tina, I think maybe you're the one that contacted me online and you're here now talking again. Those of you who were supporting him, you all run away. Nobody will see you. Nobody will want to be joined in the whatever, in the lawsuit. So keep supporting the person. We will see. Should be the 26th of February that they told you they will hand over Biafra to you. It has come and gone. Nothing, 419. But your eyes will not open still. Okay, so Tina, thank you for all your comments about Simon Ekpa and Nnamdi Kanu. We appreciate your opinion as we do here, but I wish you luck in what you're doing. Today is a day that we specifically carved out for people who are voting, for people who are participating in an election, for candidate. I would not block you, Tina. I won't block you. Sorry. You see how you beg. We know you very well. You came here, I won't block you so that you go and say Chidi blocked me. No, I won't block you. Write whatever you write. Why should I block you? So we are waiting for our candidates. Like I said, they've been back and forth during the election. They've been campaigning, and it can be tiring. It's also so close to the election, so I can understand. I can understand. Um, uh, Ben Eze tomorrow. Okay, someone just sent me a message that they think I should bring Ben Eze tomorrow. Just reach out to anybody, please, guys. Anybody that wants, anybody that has access to our candidates, please send information to them and let them come on our program. Okay, we'll be running a little bit of this tomorrow. Maybe we'll do 1 hour tomorrow on the program. But also, like I told you guys, we're doing it 24 hours, and you can always join on our channel. Just go there and you will see this. You will see this. You will see this flyer on our channel. Click on it, and you can be on to 24 hours transmission of happenings, live updates from different Nigerian TV stations. We're streaming it live, and you can follow up with what is happening on that channel. We're going to continue till the end of of the voting. We are following happenings all over the place in Enugu and all the 36 states. Okay, as you guys know, I'm also interested in what is happening in Enugu. So let us all um, keep a date with us on that our 24 hours transmission. But the rest of us here, like I said before, if you have access to any of our candidates, you can reach out to them and let them come on. Yesterday, we had a lot of candidates. We had a lot of candidates, um, and it was interesting. I'm sending out a text to someone. Uh, um, okay, I'm just sending out this text, and I'll come back. Maybe tomorrow I'm gonna do a program where we'll talk about what's going on in Lagos and the tribal bigotry that we see there in Lagos and how it affects efforts for people to live in peace with each other. You see, it is not the citizens themselves that engage in a lot of the atrocities. It's the politicians that manipulate them and use them to their own advantage, and that's what we don't support. That's what we don't like. So we'll see how it goes tomorrow. I'll probably talk about it like 1 hour and then do the interviews for the next 1 hour. Okay. Um, I'm getting a lot of people's numbers, but what I really want is for them to come live here because there's so many of you, and dealing with everybody, one on one is going to be, trust me, it is going to be very, very difficult. What I also want, what I also want, the what I also want AAC to do is to be able to I want them to be able to send out send out the the links to these contestants so that they can come. Okay, nobody is being picked special. We're making it open. All you have to do is click on the link and you'll be here. Okay, some people had problems with commenting. Sorry about that. Please send this link to candidates and candidates can join. Candidates can join. All we want is just for them to join so that we can talk here. It's going to be difficult to deal with people one on one. Okay, I'm sending out this. I'm not upset with any candidate because I know how difficult it is. I really know how difficult it is. So I'm also asking us to also understand with them. It is not easy. It's not easy. So they can join with this and they get an opportunity to talk to people because this video, people will keep coming to play this video over and over and over. Okay, so please let's send out this to people. Let's send this out to people and they can come and join us here. Okay, I see a lot of candidates. It's so crazy now. If you see any candidates now, if you see how very busy they are, you pity them. It's not easy at all. They have to organize. They have to organize their 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 pooling agents. They have to monitor the materials. They have to report to INEC. It is not easy at all. It is not easy at all. And we have a lot of women candidates here. A lot of our women candidates, where are they? This is a very golden opportunity. So I'm reaching out to women candidates to come and take this opportunity and speak to us. That's why we are very patient. Like I said, it is not um, it is not it's not something that we're upset with anybody. We'll wait for them. We'll give them this opportunity. So if you are here and you know any candidates, I don't know if you're able to copy that, but I've also placed it on some groups. And if you want me to send it to you directly, you can also just shoot me a small text. I will send saying, "Hey, Dr. Chidi, I want the link so I can send to a candidate." I will send you the link. I'll just paste it for you. Let me also type the number here. All right. Someone sent me a video, and this video is the kind of video that you actually want to want other people. Very interesting video. I'm going to play that video to you guys, and while we're waiting, it's a video I want you to listen to. Let me play. As soon as I'll play the video. Ah, hold on. Just a very short video. It's not even too much. But I'm gonna play it so you guys follow me and saw what I am saw. Very short video, but I'll share it with you.
Nigeria, the land of plenty, where the abundance of resources is matched only by the abundance of politicians, judges, and elites who are responsible for its poor management. These folks have been manipulating the electoral process for so long that it's almost become a national pastime. And don't get me started on the judges. These old fossils are supposed to be the gatekeepers of justice, but they've become nothing more than puppets of the ruling class. They hand down judgments that favor the elite, even when the evidence points in the opposite direction. This is evident in the recent presidential election. They are quick to jail the poor and powerless, but hesitate to do the same to the rich and influential. In Nigeria, justice is not blind. It has one eye open, and that eye is fixed on the elite. They have no loyalty to Nigeria or its people. Their only concern is their enrichment. Recent presidential election in Nigeria. It's a perfect example of how the people of Nigeria are quick to accept the fraudulent miscarriage of justice. Despite clear evidence of vote rigging and other forms of electoral malpractices, many Nigerians simply shrugged their shoulders and moved on with their lives. This acceptance of injustice is a dangerous trend that could have far-reaching consequences for generations to come. The elite and politicians who are responsible for years of atrocities in Nigeria may think they are getting away with it, but they are not. Their legacy will be forever tainted by their actions. Their names will be synonymous with corruption and greed, and their families will have to bear the burden of their legacy. The ends you serve that are selfish will take you no further than yourself, but the ends you serve that are for all, in common, will take you into eternity. This is Timely Tales.
See that kind of video as a very, very deep video. One particular thing the person said there is that see how we have moved on. People don't understand the danger there. See the way we just moved on, and people think, okay, we're going to go to court. It's deeper than that too. And if this eventually just happens like that, that we just say, oh, we're going to court. Do you see even the gymnastics that INEC is doing? INEC wants to reconfigure the Beavers machine before this Saturday election. They will just what? Can you even you see some things are inconceivable? They want to wipe it so that they'll say, oh, everything is wiped, to nothing is existing anymore. That is what we are faced with. And you think it's okay. It's not okay. But that is the Nigeria that we are living in. That is the irony of Nigeria. Very, very sad. But you know, the interesting thing, we told people about all of these things that are happening right now. And what did they do? They laughed at us. They thought we were crazy. They said Shore was actually making noise because he lost an election. That's not what they are saying now anymore. Because as they say, oh man, don't touch the breakfast. There's one more video I will play for you guys, and then if we don't have any more candidates joining us, we'll close the show and continue with our 24 hours broadcast that is going on right now. But let me share this video with you guys, okay? Just a video that shows when we think about corruption and we think it just affects, the citizenry just immediately, from the actions of that corrupt person. It goes deeper than that and it affects a whole nation. That's the danger of the corrupt practices of INEC. But listen to this video and I'll come back.
I think most people have mischaracterized the true cost of corruption. I don't think the true cost of corruption, rather, let me say it differently. I don't think the most expensive line item in the cost of corruption, right, is what it's done to the economy. I think it's what it's done to sentiment and what it does to talent. In other words, when you corrupt a system, those less deserving get opportunities to which they are not deserving.
Entitled.
The problem is that those who are deserving pick up a little green document called a passport. They get on a plane
And go elsewhere.
and they leave. Now, there are some people watching this who go, no, they must go. Let me tell you why that is the dumbest, most nonsensical thing I've ever heard people say. When you say JJ must go, JJ is born in South Africa. The South African state educates him for 18 years to get his matric. Then that same South African economy, has built institutions of education. Let's assume JJ gets a master's. It's another 5-6 years of it. 24 years invested, and you're going to say he must just go.
Yeah.
Like
Because
you
you're
must
just flushing that investment down the drain.
And so, what's happened now? If it's not the semigration to the Western Cape, that's a separate conversation altogether.
Yeah.
It's the proper immigration.
Yeah.
The number of South Africans who have sat in this chair living in Canada today would alarm you.
Sure.
The number who've moved to Australia would alarm you. The number I bump into, or neighbors of mine in the Middle East, will alarm you, right? Because what talent does when you distort this thing about effort versus reward is talent goes where it will be rewarded.
My goodness.
It doesn't have to put up with the nonsense. It gets on a plane and it leaves.
Yeah.
Now,
The director says going overseas.
it's a matter. But I think the point is this:
Yeah.
the degradation is slow, right? So
Yeah.
you don't feel it immediately.
Yeah.
But trust me, let me end it by saying this. If you looked at the top 100 investment bankers in Wall Street today, you'd find a healthy percentage of them are Nigerians. The top brain surgeons in the
This is the place I really want us to pay attention. From this point, that is the point I want us to listen. Just listen to this particular point that he's making from this. That's the most interesting part of the video for me. Just listen again. I'm going to go back a little bit.
Investment bankers in Wall Street today.
Yeah.
But trust me, let me end it by saying this. If you looked at the top 100 investment bankers in Wall Street today, you'd find a healthy percentage of them are Nigerians. The top brain surgeons in the world today, healthy percentage of them, Nigerians. The top investment banking lawyers in the world today, healthy percentage of them, Nigerians.
Sure.
What does that tell you? How is it that Nigeria is struggling with the issues it's struggling with, but some of the smartest people in the world are Nigerians? And then you look at where you'll find those Nigerians, and typically it's not in Nigeria. It means you've got this incredible base of talent whose skills, competence, and abilities are being harvested by another economy and not their.
There's a longer part of that video, but I guess you get what that video was all about. When we allow mediocrity to flourish in our country, when we allow elections like the presidential election to slide, you can already see what it is doing to people. A lot of people are very heavily demoralized. A lot of people have given up hope because they're stressed and stressed and stressed, especially young people. They were holding on to this string. But when you show them clearly, that it is okay to cheat, it is okay to do this whole craziness, and nothing will come out of it. Absolutely nothing. You can rape a whole country and a generation in broad daylight, and the military and the police will be holding a gun while you're having your rape going on, and nobody does anything. And you get up from that rape and you're crowned as the president of the country. When you do that to a race, you kill something in them. They're like, what's the use? What's the use? It's all a waste of time. You think a lot of them are willing to come out and vote again? You think a lot of them, seeing all the things that happen, are willing to come and sacrifice their time and energy? No. So they just get up and they leave. That is what happens. They just get up and they leave. And where did they go to? They go to the economy that was not part of training them. Did you hear what the man said? Lawyers, best lawyers, Nigerians, medical doctors, Nigerians, architects, Nigerians all over the world. Were they trained by those countries? No. Trained by our local inconsequential university. Have you eaten a free roaming chicken and agric chicken that was raised inside a cage? Do you see the difference? Have you eaten bushmeat before and eaten rabbit that was raised in a farm? Do you see the difference in the taste? Nigerians come out raw bread through hardship, bread through. Do you know the conditions under which you go to school in Nigeria? And you go through a school 6-7 years, from primary school to secondary school. You did not see a strawberry. You don't know what a strawberry is, but you wrote an essay on strawberry and you passed. Do you know the kind of imagination you used to do that? You designed a skyscraper without seeing a skyscraper. I know a lot of my friends in architectural school who never saw a skyscraper, but they did designs, wonderful designs in skyscraper. They designed a lift, an elevator, but they never entered one. Do you know what that does to you? It makes you, when you finish school, you are a bomb waiting somewhere to explode. Your imagination is something else. It's like a child who learns mathematics by reading the times table from times table 1 to times table 30. They can recite it in their head. Do you know the kind of mathematician they end up being? That is the raw talent that we take out of Nigeria and we export it to the rest of the world. And they benefit from us without even training us. You come out with your PhD and you go to another person's country and you are begging for a job where you're washing a toilet. It will never be good for those people that are in Nigeria. You come out with your master's degree and you are in a construction site cleaning. You come out with a master's degree and you are in one place cleaning somebody's pool. You come out with a master's degree and you're driving taxi from morning till night. You think it's funny? You think it is funny? It is not funny. It is not funny. It is not. We are not joking. We're not crazy when you see us just come here and we are talking out of a pain that you will never understand. You wrote your thesis. You did your homework. You trekked. You drank Gary in the university. You did everything. You read books in the library. You did your research. You did not do your research by copy and paste. You actually read. You did your architecture. I did my architectural design. Let me talk about myself. I did it with pencil. We sketched. We didn't use. I didn't do my design with computer. I did my design with a sketch. You sketched. You traced every line with different pen sizes, and you 20, 30 sheets. You lettered calligraphy. You lettered with ink. You wrote with. You don't clean. You use the ink. You wrote the whole specification. Come on. You did your detail. Using ink, you did those details. You didn't clean, and the whole sheet was made. You made not one, not two, not 30 sheets. I did your presentation. I did all that. You stayed back in school when others were at home. You finished all that. You come over here. Somebody who did not even finish primary school. You go to their company and you're begging. You're pleading with them to give you a job of $10 an hour. And you go and stand in the welfare line to get food. You, with all the dignity, with all the years in the university, you go and work in a firm where you can design the whole. You are more educated than the owner of the company. Don't get me started, though. You guys don't understand. You don't understand why we do what we do. You don't understand. You don't get it. I had a candidate enter here now, and he went out again. We'll probably continue with this tomorrow, and we'll see how it goes. But one day, I will sit here, if God allows me. I will sit here, and you see these Philistines that you see today, you shall see them no more. These Philistines that you see today, you shall see them no more. I get a lot of things from people, and I try to share it. Let me share one of them. I'm going to share one of them before we finish. It is something that I pasted on our community page, on our Facebook. Something I pasted on Facebook on our community page. It is important for me to share this because a lot of people who do what they do today, they think that this life will always be the way it is. People like Tinubu, they have no respect for human life. They have no respect for what is possible tomorrow. And because of them, I'm going to read this and I'll close. So I posted it. I posted it on. I posted it here on our community page. If you're not subscribed to our channel, sorry you can't see this, but I posted it here, and I will read it out. But as I read it, I want you to focus on the picture. So in this picture here, that's the picture I'm going to read. But this is titled "The Vanity Side of Life." The vanity side of life. And maybe I should just do a video about this. And I'm hoping the picture will show. Yeah. Okay. So this picture, it says a lot of things, a lot of things. This particular picture you're looking at here, I'm going to make it wider, and then we will be able to see. Let me go back to that picture. Let me go back to this picture. I hope so. How do you make the picture wider? Not really, but it is important that I want to make the picture wider so that we can appreciate what I'm saying. I know I came here to talk about AAC and our candidates, but when I don't see the candidates, I might as well just switch and talk about this picture before we go, because the things that happens in Nigeria, they just get you very angry, they get you very upset, and you just have to talk about them. You see in this picture here, you can see yeah, you can see General Sani Abacha in the picture. You can see General Sani Abacha, and you can see Al Mustafa. Al Mustafa is in that picture also. As you guys know, look at Al Mustafa is the person behind Abacha, while Shoneko, the one that they handed the government over, is to the right of Al Mustafa. The Shoneko, the man who is now the chairman of the peace, whatever, you know, that peace accord that Omoyele Sowore went to sign with other presidential candidates. This is the Shoneko that was there at that peace accord. The man who was trying to get Omoyele Sowore and Al Mustafa to shake their hands. This is the man who was doing that. And Shoneko himself, as you all know, was presenting himself. I was telling Erica, I thought he was a civilian. I forgot that he was a military man. Erica said, yes, he's a military man. He is a military man. But a lot of them that were there on the day this picture was taken, a lot of them have all disappeared into oblivion. Just disappeared into oblivion like that, forgotten. Just forgotten. I'm gonna do this even if I have to cut off this part of this video. I will do it, and yeah, that's what I'm going to do. So this particular picture you're looking at, I'm going to read the article that comes with it. The vanity side of life. I remember 1999 vividly. I remember Eagle Square and what happened there on the 29th of May, 1999. Yes. From Eagle Square, 1999, 20 years after, so many things have happened. From Eagle Square, where power changed hands in 1999, I have seen many who were present on that day, but today they have been forgotten in idle permanent homes of their graves. I remember how Nelson Mandela walked into the venue and the ovation that followed, and with my same eyes, I have seen him in a casket. With my eyes, Stella Obasanjo, in my very eyes, Stella Obasanjo rose to affluence and influence, and with my very eyes, I saw her being driven out of power in a casket. In my eyes, Desire Kabila, Desiree Kabila, who was also at Eagle Square that day, fell to the bullets of his bodyguard in DR Congo. A former minister of health, Professor Ransom Kuti, was also buried. In my eyes, Chubo Kadibo rose, fell, and died. Abubakar Rimi and Alex Ekweme, who contested as presidential primaries with incumbent Obasanjo in 2008, 2003 at the same Eagle Square, they had their funerals organized. In my eyes, Almighty Tony Anene laid in state helplessly in Benin. Professor Dora Akunyeli, the strong woman who was everywhere, fell on the streets of India. In my eyes, evil genius, that is talking about IBB himself, he began to wear canvas on an agbada on a wheelchair in Mina as he watched life without his once powerful wife, Mariam. In my eyes, Edwin Umezoke was buried. General Victor Malo's obituary was in the news. In my eyes, a sultan fell from the sky. The remains of the owner of Bolingo Hotel was seen at Lisa village. In my eyes, Bola Ige fell. Sontai crashed and died. And landlords of Plateau and Taraba, Darie, and Nyame, they walked into prisons. In my eyes, Almighty Olabode George went and came out of prisons. Justice Salami heard the news of the death of Justice Katsina Ali. In my eyes, a landlord fell in Kwara, and a strong man who won election in Kogi but never lived to hear his victory announcement. In my eyes, Azazi reigned and fell. Yakowa never lived to tell a story. Oronto Douglas, who was once a powerful man behind the throne, was buried. In my eyes, Yaradua came and fizzled out of power like two of his ministers. In my eyes, that sat Solomon La that sat that day as the PDP chairman, a symbol of power and affluence, was buried on a plateau. In my eyes, I saw strong men rise and fall very cheaply. If this write-up should teach us anything, let it be known that power is transient. God gives who he wants to give. He says, I will have mercy on who I will want to have mercy on. To those of you today in power, where would you be in the next 20 years? In 2039, when names like Buhari, Atiku, Amechi, Wike, Saraki, Ekweremadu, Tambuwal, Mark, Dave, Ono are mentioned, what would that child write about them then? As we approach life, especially these elections, have it in mind that political power is not permanent. This same power has consumed men, destroyed marriages, cut short dreams, ended relationships, betrayed trust, and killed fellow human beings. Is it worth dying for? May God bless the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Chudo Akpa is the one that wrote this piece. I'm telling you, what more can I say? I would like to end here, but I hope that we have. Somebody said, "Hold on." Okay, I see somebody is already here. Okay, I see Pastor Charles. Pastor Charles is in the house. Also, Omori Felix says, "Dr. Chidi, please hold on. Emahe Jennifer is coming now." Okay, okay, uh, okay. Let me, Pastor Charles. We are waiting for our candidates, but while I'm waiting for our candidates, I was going to close the show. I'm told that one of our candidates, Jennifer, is trying to join us. So I'll bring you in, Pastor Charles, and we'll hear you talking while we're waiting for the candidates who wants to join us. So there you go, Pastor Charles. It's dark where you are. Can you hear me, Pastor?
Good evening, sir.
Good evening, Pastor Charles. Oh no, your connection is really bad. Your connection is bad. No, your connection is very bad, Pastor Charles. Try to make it a little bit steady, and I will bring you in. Yes, Lady Jane announced that write-up was very touching. I saw it and I pasted it on our community page on YouTube. All these people today that you see them scrambling for power, killing human beings, grabbing ballot boxes, doing politics in a do or die manner, where would they be? 20 years is even too much. In the next 10 years, I am not God, but let us watch how far. Me, myself, I'm asking myself in the next 10 years, how will my body be? How will my body react? What kind of strength would I have? Not to talk of people who are in their 80s, even though they are claiming to be in their 60s. What would in 10 years they be like 91? So let us see what happens. Let us see if this power, the people who are already tired before now but still struggling with power, let's see what in the next 5 years, a lot of them are going to drop out. This list is not even comprehensive. How about the lots of them that dropped out during COVID? Where are they? Did you see Babangida flexing in this election period? How many times did you see him talk? They would just fizzle out. And yet now they are bragging, lifting their shoulders, threatening, sponsoring, killing, and they will just fizzle out like nothing happened. Pastor Charles, I don't know if your connection is better. Okay, I'm going to send you out so that maybe you can come in and it will be better. And Omorie, I am waiting for Jennifer. I'm waiting for Jennifer. If Jennifer can make it, that would be so nice because we've not had any woman, and today is International Women's Day. It is important that at least we have a woman come and talk to us. We have Lady Jane here. We have Jenny B here. We have Sims. We have a lot of you here. So it will be nice to have a woman represent all of you. I know we already have Dr. Erica here, but I want to have a lot of you women talking to us. Let us also celebrate you guys today, as today is International Women's Day. Even though I am very, very disappointed with the women, even those of you who support us. I thought that on International Women's Day is a day that women are supposed to count money, put in an envelope, and send to men. That's what they told me. So I was expecting that women will call me and say, Oh, Dr. Chidi, can you send me your account number? It's International Women's Day. We are happy. Want to send you money. No, nobody Nobody sent me any request. Nobody said, Dr. Chidi, it's International Women. I'm telling you, nobody. If you sent it, I didn't see it. I checked my email, I checked my message, I checked my WhatsApp. Nothing. No woman sent anything. I see all these posts people, Amazon man. One Amazon man was passing. I called him. I said, that parcel, is it for me? He said, no. I said, it's Chidi, me. I said, check. He said, no, nobody. Nobody. I checked with postal service. No, I checked with all of them. So I'm not happy. I'm not happy at all. That's not right. International Women's Day is the day that women send money, especially money, send money to men, put it in envelope and send to men. We celebrate with you. How can somebody celebrate with you when you don't give them something? Yeah, like if it's your birthday, you give people cake, they chop the cake and they celebrate with you. Now it's your day, you have to give. You give somebody and then they receive it and they say thank you and they celebrate with you. That's how you do it. Some of you are saying this man is turning the whole thing upside down. No, it's not what they say. It's trying to come in. Oh, I don't know why. Omori, you say that Jennifer is trying to come in. I can understand. If she's not able to come in, she can also call me on the phone. Okay. I guess I will send her my number. I'll send her my number and see if she can call into the show. Maybe we'll just take her audio. 647-989-2837. So let her call. If she's not able to make it, let her call and we can take her audio. I'll wait for her to come in. She's worked so hard. So I really want to give her an opportunity. Let's have it on record so people can come back and play this and see the kind of candidate that she is. So please send this number to her. Send this number to Jennifer and let her call. Oh wow. It looks like we finally have Jennifer here. Are you able to put on your camera? If you're not able to put on your camera, just let me know. But if you're able to put on your camera, that's fine too. So whichever one. Jennifer is in the studio, but I'm just hoping she's able to put on her camera. Let me ask. I'm going to type in the chat now and ask, can you put on your camera? I don't know whether that's possible. Jennifer, I just typed in the comment section. Let me know if you're able to put on your camera. Yeah, by the way, I wish all the women happy International Women's Day. International Women's Day. Yes, I just wished all the women International Women's Day. On behalf of myself, please, if you're a woman on our channel and you watch this video and you watch it after, please just go into any place, take anything you want, just give them the money and tell them that it's me. Okay, go whatever you want to drink, take it on me. Go there, take all of them, pay, and tell them that I'm the one that sent you. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Everything is okay. All right, please, please, please. I don't mention it. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. You're welcome. You're welcome. That's the only way I can support you people. Go take anything you want, order it, pay, and tell them is from me. Okay. All right. Yes, Jennifer is going to join us. That's very, very good. Thank you, Jennifer. Take your time. She's going to join us in 5 minutes. So we will wait. Please, 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 all the men in the house, happy International Women's Day. Let me repeat. Go into anywhere you like. If you like a bar, if you like restaurants, just declare surplus, just pay and tell them Dr. Chidi will take care of everything. Okay, just pay and you don't have anything to worry about. I am very generous, and that's my way of appreciating you for everything that you guys do. Um, yes, I'm being extra sweet to Dr. Erica today. Honestly speaking, I'm being extra sweet to Dr. Erica. Before, I don't usually finish the food she put for me. Today, I'll finish the food, just to show her that I'm a very loving husband. I finish the food. I'll eat 2 plates. Eat 2 plates of food. You know. No, 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 no. You know that without Dr. Erica, I'll be so confused. You won't see me do what I do. She's the better working part of my brain. She's the one that organizes things. For me, I don't even remember that you have to like sweep places. I don't understand. Like you get up and you take the broom and you just begin to sweep your environment. That's kind of odd. I don't understand. Like you just come into your office, you walk, you go. But Erica just takes the broom and sweeps it and organizes. Even my own table organizes things. That's kind of strange. Even the waste paper basket you use in the office. What's a waste paper basket without waste? You know what I'm saying? Like a garbage bin in the office, she'll take it and empty it and go and throw it away. I don't understand. If a garbage bin doesn't have garbage, then why is it a garbage bin? She just get angry with that and she organizes it and throws it away. Somebody said I should give you my credit card. No, 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 no. You're getting this wrong. I have the credit card here. You see, I have the credit card. Just pay and then tell you don't understand. Forget about the argument. Just pay. When you pay, then the credit card part of the payment will sort it out. But go ahead and pay. I don't want to withhold your joy. Buy what you want to buy. Just okay, don't pay. Just give them the money. Give them the money. Thank you so much. Thank you, Aero Princess Channel. Thank you very much. You understand what I'm saying? Just you don't pay. Just give them the money, and then I will pay. Do you understand? I will eventually pay, but you first give the money. When you give the money, then eat whatever you want to eat because I'm not there with you. So I don't want to stop you. Just satisfy yourself, but do it because of Chidi wishing you happy international. Do you understand? Am I making sense? Just do it first. Obey and then ask questions later. When you do it, then after we will now settle and somehow it will work. Now that I'm talking, it may not make sense, but just believe, and then after it will work. Aero Princess, you said please just go into anywhere. We are celebrating International Women's Day while we're waiting for our woman candidate to join us. Go into anything, take anything that you want. You see, Lady Jane. No, Lady Jane, you will help me to pay. Thank you so much. But first of all, go carry anything you want. Shop. Expensive hotel. It's okay if you want to go to expensive hotel. Just go there. Take whatever you want, and then just pay, and we will settle it. We're still struggling with our lady candidate Jennifer. Jennifer is saying that hello, yes, hello Jennifer, I'm here. Are you able to turn on your camera? Let me bring you in so people can hear you. The connection is not. Can you talk? Can you say something, Jennifer? Let's see if we can hear you. Oh, she's gone off again. This is the reality of Nigeria. Wherever she is now, it is difficult for her to connect. The connection is poor. It is poor. It is difficult for her to connect. So she's just struggling. This is the government that we have in Nigeria. This is the people that keep messing us up. Very difficult for her to connect. We're going to try again. And you see her battling to connect. You know what? Take out your video and let's see if the audio. Just take out the video, Jennifer. Turn off your camera and let's see if maybe only the audio will work. If you're hearing me, let's say close your video. I'm going to tell her when she comes back on to close her video and maybe it will work. Yes, connection is very, very bad. I feel for her. So let me see. Close your video. I'm trying to see if the bandwidth can work. Call me +1. Hello, Jennifer. Oh wow, wonderful. We finally have you. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Hello, Jennifer. Can you hear me? Oh man. Nigeria for you. Oh, that is very, very frustrating. Very, very frustrating indeed. We're waiting for Jennifer to try again. Sim says Erica deserves a full spa day. Yes, so yes, honestly, she deserves a full spa day. Full spa day. From morning to night, just full spa day in the house. You know, everything she wants. I'll use everything we have in the house to do spa here. We have something they call udako. Udako, use the udako to Sims, go and Google udako, then you understand. That's what we use to do massage. So that when she comes out, anybody that she passes, they'll turn and look at her and say, madam, you're smelling of palm kernel oil. You say, now wow, it's what my husband used to do massage on my body. You say, yeah, so we use the palm kernel oil to do massage. Then after that, we use the other soap. There's a soap they call nchankota. These are delicacies because I don't want to use anyhow thing. I want to use real African. That's how I show love. We use nchankota to do her body. You know, it has nchankota used to have a kind of ladder foam. There's love in that foam. So when I rub it on her body, it will be foaming. The smell, the aroma will be sending her to cloud 9. After that, for her leg, I'll use the other one that is white. That soap that is white. What do they call it? That soap. That's what we use. That one can. If you're not careful, to burn your hand. Anything like corn, that one will just burn it out. I use that soap to do the corn. I'll use that, rub it on the corn. then I'll go and find stone. If I can't find the stone, I'll tell her, oh yeah, I'll say, baby, oh yeah, wear tie towel. No, I won't use towel because towel is more. I want something authentic. I tell her to tie wrapper. I tell her to go outside. Go outside and use her leg. We'll look for something like where we have concrete. She'll pour water on the concrete and use her leg. Do it chuck, chuck, chuck. The DJ said, she did good night. Okay, Lady Jane, thank you so much. Thank you so much for joining us here. It's really difficult for Jennifer to join us. Please, guys, can you send her my number to just call? Just send her my number to call me through WhatsApp, or someone send her my number. I mean, send me her number. Someone just text me her number so I can call her direct. Okay, send me her number through WhatsApp. Let me call her direct. Just send me her number. Okay, someone. Okay, she's trying again. No, is difficult. Hey, Love Tony, how are you doing? How are you doing, Love Tony? Um. Uh. Mm, um, number. Jennifer, can you hear me? Hello? 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 Okay. Hello? Jennifer, you can't hear me. I'm going to call you direct now. I'm going to call you direct now, Jennifer. And I know you're trying to enter, but I don't know why. Can you hear me? Jennifer, can you hear me? If you're using an earpiece, try to remove the earpiece because there was a time I heard a little bit of noise from your side. So if you're using an earpiece, just remove the earpiece. I'm calling you now directly. Hello? I'm calling her directly. Hello? Hello, Jennifer. How are you?
Fine, sir. Good evening, sir.
Good evening. Good evening. Thank you so much for all the effort you made to try to come into the show. I know it is very, very difficult because of correction issues, but that's fine. How are you doing?
I'm fine, sir. I'm fine. Has the show ended?
No, you're still on. Everybody can hear you.
Can they hear me now?
They can hear you perfectly clearly.
Oh, okay.
Yes. So let me start by wishing you happy International Women's Day.
Oh, thank you very much, sir. Thank you. I really appreciate.
No problem. So Jennifer, I'm going to put up your picture while I ask you some questions. But let me start by asking you to introduce yourself to us properly and let us know what area you are running from.
Okay. Imaria, sorry, Jennifer, a candidate of Africa Action Congress, AAC. I'm coming out for I just State House of Assembly, Igbo constituency, Nigeria.
Yes. Awesome. This is what part of Edo State for people who don't know?
Ego, Benin City.
Okay,
Ego.
good.
Ego.
Okay, yes, I have your picture now so people can see you. So what is it that motivated you? What is it that motivated you to want to run in this election?
I've always want to be part of those persons who change the narrative of politics. I want to be part of those persons who bring development to my constituency. And going through that, I thought of APC. Other parties are corrupt. It's only AAC party that is different from every other parties. That's why I said, okay, now I'm going into politics. I have to go through one of the best parties in Africa. So that's why I came to AAC.
Awesome.
Just want to be that will make a change in my constituency.
Okay, so what is it that you think, if somebody was to ask you now, what is the major problem of people in your constituency? What is that one thing that is their biggest issue?
I don't think it's just one, it's more than one.
Okay, can you list them for us?
Yes, all the campaigns I've gone through, all they keep complaining is we don't get road. If we vote you, please come and fix our roads. At least help us, let us have good roads. We don't have light, help us not have light. When I get to market women, they complain that they don't get money to do businesses, that if government bring money, a chairman, they share them, the money don't get to them. They are suffering, and at times, I even later discover that even the government money they are supposed to use in empowering women, that the chairman will use it and start giving us their own personal loan. And the interest is now double. So what the market women were saying is, please don't vote me in. That if I should come in, I should, the way I've come to the marketplaces to talk to them to vote me in, that I should speak home like that and make sure that whatever benefit that is coming to go from government should get to them. That they are suffering, they don't get money to do business, and so many.
Yeah. So what if you get a chance to get into that State House of Assembly in your state? What are you going to bring to the table? How will you ensure that these women don't get cheated out of what belongs to them? What are your programs? What's your manifesto for them?
Okay, at first, when I got to the market there, every market woman I speak with, I make sure I collect their phone number and their shop address.
Good.
So if I'm not going to go to that, to be in the State House of Assembly and represent my constituency, Ego, I make sure I have an office in my constituency where everybody will be reporting to in my constituency. The market women, the drivers, everybody there, those small scale businesses, youth and all that, so that they'll be able to channel their complaints directly to me. And I have wherever I have campaigned, have 99% of their contact and their shop address. So whatever that is coming, benefit coming from the government will go directly to them. So the problem I have seen they have is the government are not able to reach them directly. They go through people, maybe through the chairman, through the head, and it is not getting to the main persons who are suffering in the constituency. You understand? Just like even allocating roads for them, maybe after passing things, okay, this road should be fixed, and all that. The things are being passed, and people will just sit down there and say, okay, we'll pass it, we're giving the contractors, and they don't care about checking. So what I told them is if I am able to get into the State House of Assembly, I'll make sure that whatever bills that are being passed, I'll do a follow-up. I won't just sit there and say, okay, the bills have been passed. I'll go from one ward to the other, one unit to the other. So instead, I'm checking all of those bills that were passed are being done.
Awesome.
So with that, it will be difficult for the masses not to get benefit from the government, or for us to see our bad roads and the businesses not able to grow in the constituency. So the first thing I'll do if I'm able to get into an office there, to get to the State House of Assembly, to get an office in the constituency where everybody will be reporting to, so at least I'll have access to 99% of the persons in the constituency. With that, eliminating poverty, at least having conversations with them, going to their places to see the issues they're having, and they coming to the office to lay their complaints. So with that, things will be better in fixing the constituency.
Awesome. What do you think? Because there's somebody there already, and is that person a woman or a man?
But
The person representing your constituency now, is he a woman or is she a woman or is he a man?
it's a man.
Is a man. Today is International Women's Day. Are you thinking that as a woman you're able to go into that office where a man did not do well and be able to do better? And what makes you think you're able to do that?
I believe if I'm able to go into that office, I will do 10 times better than what the man has done. Because I want the betterment of my people. I am pained seeing my people suffering. I'm pained that there is no good light. I'm pained that our mothers in the constituency don't get funds to boost their business. I'm pained that there is no good roads. So with that emotion in me, I've seen what the people are suffering. I've gone to them, meet with them face to face, talk with them. I felt their pain, I felt their complaints. So I believe if I'm there, I will do perfectly better, 10 times better than what any other person has done in that position.
What opportunities do you think this man who was already there, what opportunities do you think he has had to make a difference and he didn't do anything? I know you told us that he collects money that is supposed to be used as loan to these market women, and he will now add his own money and loan the money to them, so the women will be paying double interest. Is there any other thing that you saw was an opportunity he could have used to help the people, but the man didn't do it, and you think that you would have been able to use that opportunity better?
Yes, the issues I think the person had is he was not communicating directly to the people.
Yeah, how?
If he had talking directly to the people, meeting with them, forgetting that he's in a big position. If he has been going to the market to meet with these women, to hear from them directly, I think he would have done better. Or if he had an office where they would complain to, and the complaints to get to him directly, he would have done better.
Thank you so much, Jennifer. One thing I like that you said is that this man who was there before, he lost an opportunity to interact with the people. He just behaved like the regular politician who come around when it is time for election. They come around when it's time for election. and they say all kinds of things, they make all manner of promises, and then they disappear, and nobody sees them until it is time for election again. But you're proposing to build an office where to have an office where people can come and interact with you directly or report whatever they are going through. That seems to me like a very good plan. Now, is there any way? I know it is difficult to run an election in Nigeria, and I know our party, we're not shy about saying that our party is not a rich party, but we don't compromise, we don't depend on money bags, we just do whatever is within our reach. Is there a way that people can support you directly, your campaign organization? Do you have like an account number with which you're able to finance your campaign?
Yes, yes, sir, there is.
So you know what I want you to do? Can you send it to my number, and I'll be able to share it with people here so that they can support you. I know you're going to need to support your polling agents. I know there's still a lot of work for you to do from now to the day of the election. So please text me the number, and I will share it with people here. And if anybody is touched and they want to support you, they can reach out and support you. Especially, you're the first. There's a lot of women candidates I'm hoping to interview from now till the end of. I think campaign starts tomorrow, right?
Okay.
When does?
Thank you for asking for this.
Hold on. When does campaign stop for you guys?
They said on Friday.
Huh?
On Friday, but I'm hearing that they are post. They said on Friday.
But you're hearing what again?
I don't know. It has not been confirmed though.
Okay.
Election is on Saturday.
Okay.
So they said our campaign will be stopping on Friday.
Okay.
Friday evening.
Okay, no problem. So please send send me your account number, your campaign account number, and we'll advertise it here. And whoever wants to, in fact, we're not saying whoever wants to support you. I'm saying that people should actually support you, because I mean, it's obvious you need money to do whatever you're able to do, and we keep encouraging women to come and contest in an election, and you have taken the bull by the horn to come and contest. So we need to support you. We will support you. Okay. So, but thank you so much. Thank you so much, Jennifer. Is there one last thing you want to say to people who are listening to you before I let you go?
I'll thank the viewers, thank everybody for being there for me, your support and everything. I need your support and your prayers too. I really appreciate you all.
All right. Thank you so much,
Thank
Jennifer.
you.
Okay. Bye.
Thank you. All right, sir. Thanks, sir.
Okay, so I'm glad we didn't give up. I'm glad we finally were able to speak with Jennifer. You see, it's not her fault. It's definitely not her fault that the network is bad. It's not her fault that there's no lights there. It's not her fault that people live in misery. It is not her. Everything in Nigeria is a project. Just to be able to have this conversation, it's a project. Forget the pictures, and these people like her, they go through so much to be able to present a good outlook. So it is hard. It is very, very difficult. And I encourage people, these are the kind of people that you should support. People who are right there with the people. They live where the people live. They understand the people. Those are the kind of people that I'm willing to support. Those are the kind of people I encourage you to support. So please, I'm going to ask Aero Princess or anybody who can communicate with her to please quickly get her account number, and please either you drop it on the forum or you can send it. You can send it to me, please, so that we can share it and we can support her. She's already spent so much to get to this point, but please, we can also support what she has to do, because a lot of the this uh okay, somebody says Deji was saying that governorship election has been cancelled. Oh well, no problem. We'll still continue to do what we're doing. But hello on YouTube. Where is this your laughter coming from? Hello. Hello on YouTube. Well. Okay. Somebody please drop her account number here. All the women here, this is a challenge. All of you, you must send her, even if it is $5, even if it is $10, 10 euro. I know where all of you are. You've been supporting her, but she still needs a little bit of support. I will support her too. And especially today is International Women's Day. I have to support her. And when I support her, I go and show my wife that I supported her, so that I can look good in front of my wife. So I can get extra meat. Extra meat in my food. Those of you who have stayed long here, they talk about extra meat. It's still going on. Oh. Some days I get half, some days I don't get any meat at all. But if I support Jennifer, I'm sure I'll get extra meat. Some of you are saying, Chidi, even on the day of International Women's Day, they are serving you meat. You don't understand. You don't know how this thing works. It's not, if I give the meat, it will be as if I don't appreciate my wife. It's my wife giving me the food, me eating the food, and me expressing happiness makes her happy. I'm not eating the food because of me. It's not as if, do you understand? But you get it. If you don't get it, forget about it. So I'm waiting for the account number. As soon as it hits here, okay, good. I have the account number. I'm going to send it up right now. We need to give money to this. You know, say we know they hide our own. This is how we get money. We don't have big men supporting us. We help ourselves directly. So all the ladies in the house, do me a favor. Let's support this lady who is doing so much for her campaign. Emahe Iyamu Osorumewe Osarumwese Jennifer. Osarumwese Jennifer. Campaign account is Zenith Bank 21779955561. Yes, this is the account. Jenny B, why are you shouting GDO? Wait till your own. I'm telling you, it's my wife used to beg me. You see, if I don't eat my wife food, she used to beg me. Do you understand? So, I'm a chief, I'm a big man. So, if my wife give me food, I used to do guy. Then she will now kneel down. Please don't go and play this tape to Eric. It's not true. It's a joke. Oh. So that they will not cut me off from today's dinner and then kick me into the doghouse. I just shut my mouth. All right, guys. I think this is all we have for you today. Don't forget, we're not going anywhere. We're streaming 24 hours. We're going to keep bringing you guys updates, live updates on what is happening over there. The news about cancellation of the governorship election, I'm sure by now they already are talking about it on our channel. So once we are finished from here, go back to our channel, check, and I'm sure you will see the you see the news. Since Dr. Eric, give extra meat to give Chidi extra. I say, Dr. Chidi, many people don't eat meat anymore. Okay, no problem. Let them be veganing. I'm not vegan. I eat meat and I eat vegetables also. Um, Thank you, everybody. This is where we're going to call it a day, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. We're going to try to bring in some more of our candidates. Let's give them an opportunity to express themselves. Let's give them an opportunity to talk to people about their programs, about their manifesto. And please, 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 let us support uh, Jennifer. I'll put her number once more. It is Emahia Iyamu Osanrumbese Jennifer campaign account, Zenith Bank 2177995561. Please just donate any amount to her. And on behalf of Dr. Erica, whom I'm going to be spoiling tonight because it is International Women's Day, I want to say I love you guys, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.